Why Porcupine Has Quills is an oral tradition within the First Nations and indigenous societies of the Anishinaabe that tells the story of the porcupine teaching a new trick to the fabled trickster Nanaboso, while trying to solve his own problem of being hunted by large predators. The rendition of the story that I wish to analyze is available on the Canadian Museum of History website. The porcupine is always troubled by bears and wolves, but one day, the porcupine realizes that he's hurt when pricked by the thorns of a hawthorn tree, and he uses its branches as protection against the bear that attempts to eat him, curling up into a ball and pricking the bear with the thorns of the hawthorn tree. Nanaboso sees this and is surprised by the new trick that they have not seen before, so they help the porcupine by taking some branches from the tree and binding the thorns to the porcupine's back with clay and some magic. They went into the forest again to test this, and the wolf was hurt by the thorns while attempting to eat the porcupine, and the bear kept away out of fear of being pricked again. The porcupines from then on have forever had quills. This story could have a number of morals and different interpretations of the world and the place that the Anishinaabe people occupy within it. For example, it has an inherent sense of collaboration in the fact that Nanaboso helps the porcupine with a permanent solution to his problem, which can be applied as a sense of responsibility for those around oneself, as well as the themes of interdependence. On this point of collaboration, the Anishinaabe have long shared land with Cree, Delaware, Kickapoo, and Dakota groups for hunting and fishing. There's also the aspect of creativity of this solution, making use of the hawthorn tree in a way that Nanaboso has not seen before, and a generally free trade of knowledge in how the porcupine shares his findings with Nanaboso. For the source's relation to modernity, we don't have to look all that far, because it's still told today as oral tradition in the Ojibwe, Algonquin, and other Anishinaabe groups, even though the subject matter stretches far into deep time. The widespread examples of this story tell us that these groups had some form of connection, through either descending from common groups or through exchanging of stories between two distinct groups, which are both major examples of global connections. The story allows us to see that the Anishinaabe people's concept of knowledge are in many ways very empirical and based on learning from experiences and observations, which really lends to the importance of storytelling as an art form, because it encapsulates a sense of personal involvement in a way that's not easily matched by other methods of Western learning. The stories of creation like this one are especially integral to general human understanding and empathy because they've been specially curated to appeal to and explain things to children, so they're designed to be clear, entertaining, and instill important morals just like this one, and most of the other stories that feature Nanaboso. For the indigenous people of Turtle Island especially, an understanding and coexistence with the land and surroundings that one lives on and subsists off of have always been a very important relationship to maintain and care for, demonstrated very well through this tale of collaboration, triumph, sharing, and creativity.